WWE 2K25 has brand new WWE Superstars in the game. Join us on Discord to carry on this conversation. But just from this, fresh out from 2K themselves, you can see that Trick Williams is going to be in the game. This is some promo footage for the next generation of 2K games. And Ethan Page is here. WWE 2K wouldn't create a game and then advertise it with superstars that aren't going to be in it. So a full-on confirmation that Ethan Page will be in this year's edition of the game, along with JC Jane, who was in it last year. But coming up, we have got some more new superstars. Roxanne Perez, of course, would have been in this edition. She is the NXT, well, former women's NXT champion. But we have got Kalani Jordan, who is also going to make her debut in WWE 2K25. And along Kalani Jordan, we have Oba Femi. Thea Hale is there as well, obviously in last year's edition of the game. But who out of these superstars is your favourite out of the new ones? Ethan Page, Oba Femi or Kalani Jordan? They are all brand new for us to control. Confirmation by the SmackDown Hotel, who, if you don't follow on Twitter, or X as it's known now, make sure you do, because they have the breaking news. Of course, we've got Chelsea Green, Austin Theory, Michin, Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller and Tiffany Stratton also confirmed, but all in last year's edition of the game. So this is the full-on confirmed superstars for the game so far. We got the likes of R-Truth, Roman Reigns, Sheamus, Dom Mysterio, and plenty more to come as well. And could we be getting TNA superstars as well? We know the merger is well and truly underway, but is it too soon to get the likes of the new TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry? Do you believe that Joe Hendry will be in this year's edition of the game? Perhaps maybe some DLC, but even more 2K footage has been dropping, and we've had superstars basically being asked who they believe should be on the cover of the game. We know now that it is probably going to be Roman Reigns, but Chelsea Green, who does she think is going to be in it? Obviously confirmation that Chelsea Green will be in the game, along with Austin Theory as well. Of course he was going to be in the game. He is a bona fide WWE superstar. Maya Yim as well, obviously better known now as Michin, but of course she was going to be in the game. Carmelo Hayes, a very, very popular superstar. And Grayson Waller rounding off A-Town Downtown. And of course, the new WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. It's quite funny. Go and check it out on Twitter as well, the WWE 2K Twitter account. But we've also got some more ideas around the city, inverted commas, which could be coming to the WWE 2K game. Now, it's going to be a little bit like NBA, which has a full-blown city for you to run around in, play basketball in all sorts of places. But I think when it comes to the city vibe for WWE 2K25, it's going to be more of an alive backstage arena. And this is WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, where you could interact with a whole host more than we can nowadays in the game, where we have one backstage arena with a handful of interactable items and areas. But back then, back in the day of, what was that, nearly 18 years ago? My maths is awful. But, you know, you could break pool tables, you could go into a bar area, you could go into Vince McMahon's office, you could go into the hallways, you could go into the locker room, you could go into the gorilla area, you could even go, I think it was a bar external, I think you could cross a street out of the arena and go into the bar. You could interact with vehicles a lot more. I don't know if it was this one where you used to be able to drive a forklift round. You used to be able to get in a car and you could run people over as well. Almost an homage to the Who Ran Over Stone Cold Steve Austin storyline back in the early noughties. You had pool cues, which you could snap and wrap around the back of your fellow opponent. There was just so much more you could do, which brings me back to this city vibe, where imagine having this absolute monster of an area where you can interact with WWE superstars, you can interact with Triple H and Shawn Michaels and demand a title shot, or you could form a tag team. You know, you could be Undertaker forming a tag team back with Kane, the Brothers of Destruction, reforming in 2025. But, you know, there has to be evolution with this game, and I do believe that by having this invigorating, immersive, intuitive backstage area for WWE Superstars to interact with would be the future of this franchise. I think if we are going to build upon various aspects of this game, then we need to be able to build a world around wrestling, not just have one backstage arena and the squared circle in various arenas around the world. But let us know what you think down below. I'm really interested to see exactly what it is that you think the backstage arena could present to us in this game. And let us know who your favorite superstar coming to this brand new game is going to be, out of the ones that have been confirmed so far. And of course, there are so many more that are going to be announced. We've got the likes of Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, hundreds more NXT superstars that have yet to be in the game. And when I'm talking about NXT superstars, I'm talking about the likes of, you know, Julia. We've got Hank Walker, Ariana Grace, we've got Jackson or Jakara Jackson, we've got Lucian Price, Luca Crusfino, we've got Oliver Carter, Orlo Mensa. There are so many, as well as hundreds of legends as well. This is what I was talking about earlier. Could we potentially get a TNA pack in WWE 2K25? Only time will tell. The 28th of January is looking very exciting. Confirmation that we've also seen WWE Superstars move over to TNA, as Fraxium are taking on the Rascals relatively soon as well. But I ask you the question, what 3 things are you most looking forward to when it comes to WWE 2K25? Is it the likes of Ethan Page making his debut into the game? Also Kalani Jordan. And this is the very first tip of the iceberg. These vignettes are going to continue all the way through the rest of January and February. So do make sure you stay tuned to the channel, because we're going to cover it all. All you have to do is press the subscribe button. Of course, leave a like as well if you enjoy these videos and these updates. And of course, you can also join our Discord channel as well, where the conversation continues. We'll be looking at our WWE 2K25 Universe Mode series, and I am hoping that they have made a massive change to how they bring us the WWE Universe Mode for this year's edition of the game. But more on that in the next video. But remember, subscribe to the channel and follow us on Discord. Bye for now.